kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Owls offense will take the field first. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. This defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have...
There he goes! And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So Virginia's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Chucked it away just as he was hit. And it's incomplete on third down. The Cavaliers will punt it away on fourth down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Good timing on the quick out. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking for a crease. It's Haynes. Oh, he's got some space.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Sweet cut there. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice the safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The give to the tailback. Runs for the tackle. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Racing down the left side. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Man, football, there's so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
Looking for an alley from in. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Owls. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Snags it on the right, and he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Got it! They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. He gets it in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Stone. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up, way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got it. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes him, gets another 1st down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
Got his man downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Cavaliers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
7 yards on the play. On the double. Brings up 2nd down.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Moves. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Stone. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked.
Yeah, and a lot of times in field goal block, you load up one side, they load up the left side, push all the guys backwards, slip through the crack, get their hand up, and get the big block. Nice job.
And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Looking for a deep man. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Running back searching for a hole. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Power football with the run. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Under fire. A little screen to the running back. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Haynes. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Let's go. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He fires to the left side. Touchdown, Owls! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
42, Virginia.
And here's the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that to the catch.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dumps it to the back. That's caught. It's Haynes. Turning it on. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Discards him with the stiff arm. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Offense facing 4th down. Number 12.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Owls will boot it away to start the 2nd half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle it down. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Moncrief. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Gonna run it. It's Witherspoon. Got the 1st down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Cavaliers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. The Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. to the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cavaliers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Let's go! From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. 1st down from the 43.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Creates a little space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Here's the give off the left side. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right, and he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Give to the back. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Snagged in the middle. It's Moncrief. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on down.
From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give on the option. Makes it past the marker. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, running back on the move. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the pass is incomplete as the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. We'll start this 4th quarter as they line up for the field goal try. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not... big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think
breaks into the open. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Oklahoma showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the ground, it's Witherspoon. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Owls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Across the 45. Breaks free. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes a grab for a big play. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. To the air on first down. Right on the money. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Makes his man miss. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Cavaliers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They go right back to this guy on second and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
on the play.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal.
On the field goal.
Splits the uprights. It's good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and, man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.